Hi, welcome to Conscious Living with Patience Berepele. Someone sent me a question in my inbox and asked, how can I remain positive in this bad economy? And I thought to share with us. First of all, we must understand that there are things we can control and there are also things that are beyond our control. Like, no matter how anxious you are or how you complain, the price of commodities in the market will not change, but you have the ability to manage yourself, to direct your growth. You have the ability to direct your focus, to recreate yourself in the midst of whatever is happening. Now, it will require a change in perspective. We should know that whatever we focus on will definitely expand. The more you focus on something, the more everything about that will reveal itself to you. And so focusing on how bad the economy is, how bad things are, will only deprive you of your ability to create beauty in the midst of whatever is happening. Your ability to create abundance, your ability to see opportunities in the midst of the seeming economy. Now, we must agree that despite the economy, there are people who are very successful. Despite the economy, there are people who are tapping into the opportunities that are existing, and this is their best economy. This is not making excuse for government, nor is it just a motivational talk. But it is very important that we understand that true prosperity is not dependent on the economy, but dependent on our state of mind. Yes. And there are several habits that we can inculcate that will help us to shift our perspective, because this is really what it's all about. To shift our awareness from complaining, from focusing on what is not there, to focusing on what we have within us and that we can tap into and create the world that we desire. One of these is practicing gratitude. Count your blessings. The more you shift your awareness from what is not and focus on what good is existing in your life, the more the feeling of insecurity, inadequacy, helplessness will reduce. Count your blessings. What are the good things that have happened to you in spite of what is happening? Your family, your health, everything. Count your blessings and focus on them. You will find out that these blessings are existing in spite of this economy, and they are there. So when you count your blessings, it makes you trust that if these things are happening in your life, then there is provision for more good to flow into your life. And tell yourself, yea, though I walk through the valley of shadow of death, I fear no evil, for God is with me. If God is with us, everything is with us. No matter how the economy is, the world as God created it has not changed. The world out there is actually a reflection of our inner projection, a reflection of our consciousness. In the midst of this, the beauty that God created is still there. The abundance that God created is still there. If we can shift our awareness and focus on this abundance, then what we focus on will manifest in our lives. Then affirmations can help us. Where the worry comes, where the anxiety comes, when the fear comes, use the abundance. I am a rich child of a rich father. In the midst of this, I am an abundant child of God. I am a prosperous child of God. He makes me to lie down in green pastures. He restores my soul. All things are possible for me because God is with me. There are many affirmations you can use. Affirmation is like a prescription. When you go to the hospital and the doctor gives you a prescription and he says, take this in the morning, or as soon as you feel the symptom, take it. And you must take that according to how it is prescribed. So as many times as that fear arises, as many times as that anxiety arises, take your affirmation. Use a simple affirmation that you can remember. Create your own. There are many. You could take from the Bible, or you could take from wherever you want. And remember that God loves us. And if God loves us, His will for us is good. He said, I wish above all things that you prosper and be in good health, even as your soul prospers. It is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. And so if it is God's pleasure to give us the kingdom, then we should focus on that promise and hold on to it. When we focus on that promise and hold on to it, then what we do is it opens our mind for inspiration that will come. It opens our minds to accept the guidance from God. And we follow His guidance, we follow His direction. However He leads us, we follow. And the guidance can come in form of an idea to go try something new. The provision can come as you getting a raise in the office. The provision can come as you meeting an old friend who discusses contract with you. The provision can come as a new idea for you to start something. But you may not be able to tap into this aspect if your focus is on what is not. And so, hold on to God. Refuse every discussion of it is bad. Remember, you should not sit in the seat of discomfort. Sit in the company of people who are talking about how things are possible. Be in the company of people who are seeing opportunities. That is one of the ways you can shift your awareness. It is actually an intentional act. It's actually a conscious effort to stay positive in this economy. Good luck to all of us.